Yo, 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 what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Nate the Great coming at you with another live. You already know if you're new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. To all the returning friends and family, you already know it's peace and blessings. I'm gonna give y'all a little bit of time to tune in case these notifications ain't go out. Harry, what's going on, my guy? First things first, hopefully everybody having a blessed and productive hump day. Hopefully everybody's smoothly getting through the work day. For those in the West, hopefully you smoothly getting through your mornings. We almost to the weekend. And if you got plans for the weekend, again, make sure you're keeping yourself safe. Make sure you're keeping yourself visual at all times. And keeping yourself protected at all times. Appreciate everybody that tuned in Monday for the conversation. Definitely was one that was needed. And if you missed it, you can catch the replay. Um, then I'm gonna just chime in on a couple little things. But this is, concern, at least in my agree. At least in my opinion, this is all about safety again. Angel, what's going on, baby? Now, one thing I am gonna hit on first. Papa Will, what's going on? Yeah, I know I gotta go back later on. Time to go back. Time to go back. But yeah, I want to chime in on one little thing. At least with this. So apparently, for those, especially those in the city that heard, um, the guy got shot and killed by the police a couple days ago, I believe. But apparently, now there's new evidence. Well, no, there could be new evidence to this situation because apparently, the person they shot was actually chasing off his attackers. Apparently, he was in the middle of, or he was being accosted and approached by two individuals. Now, the camera shows damn near everything. You can even hear the shots. The camera angle also showed that prior to the cops showing up on the scene and shooting the guy was chasing two people away. So that means 9 out of 10, he was either almost on the verge of being robbed or he was just trying to keep himself from a situation. And either which way, he lost his life. How could you possibly lose your life trying to defend yourself, especially when you're defending yourself against unknown assailants? And it's crazy because it's sad. I'm defending myself and I still lose my life behind defending myself. Now, again, when you are in a situation like these cops, you are supposed to be able to assess the situation before you just blatantly go off. Is because, in my opinion, a cop is nothing but just a higher form of security. You actually have the duties and the job title to do certain things that security guards can't do. But even still, you are supposed to assess the situation. You know, we have lost more than a few people behind that. These people were defending themselves from God knows who, and then sadly getting taken out by people who are not aware or not comprehending the situation at hand. Miss T, what's going on, baby? I don't know, Papa Will, but in that same token again, now they just said they got a 19-year-old in custody because again, apparently this guy might have been, and the only reason why he got somebody Also because somebody else got shot, but they didn't get killed. They got shot though. They got ricocheted bullets in the arm and I believe the hip or the leg. Serious, what's going on, baby? Riders, what's going on, baby? Now again, if this person when that got caught, I don't think none of this other evidence would have popped out. But again, the video is clear as day. And it shows the guy chasing away two people well before he got shot and killed himself. And again, that's sad when you don't assess a situation and you're in that position. You can't assume that somebody is the attacker or the aggressor when they probably was defending themselves. See, and this is kind of a chance that is being taken to a degree because it's like if you come across a situation and you have to defend yourself, now you also got to make sure you're defending your life as well because you don't want nothing happening that shouldn't happen. Chef, what's going on, my guy? I see y'all up in there. And it is sad again. So this guy might have been the victim of a robbery or could have been the victim of a robbery, but instead, the only thing he got robbed for was his life. Just by the wrong, just by the wrong mistakes and careless actions. I call it careless because again, you are supposed to be able to decipher and deter what's what. First of all, like I said, you're supposed to be able to deter any situation, deter any dangers, whatever the case is, right? Supposed to be able to do that. Before you just start going in guns blazing, you're supposed to make sure that this is not a case of, mistaken identity or anything. We've had people lose their lives too behind situations like that. People making miscalculated judgments. Court, what's going on, baby? But this is the problem. Again, you are supposed to make sure that there is no issues, or you're supposed to make sure that the person you're supposed to be protecting doesn't lose their life. And this is why I'm saying to a degree it's crazy how we almost like sitting ducks sometimes. It's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Nah, that's a whole fact. Nah, Pops, just come on, man. That's just like if I was an officer, if I had to come for a disturbance or some sort of breakup of anything, right? Or even if I'm supposed to be coming because it might be a situation like an attempted robbery, an attempted homicide, so on and so forth. I'm supposed to be able to identify my situation, number one. I'm supposed to make sure that there is nothing underlying that shouldn't be underlined, and I'm supposed to do my job accordingly. I'm not supposed to sit here and just in the heat of the moment make a careless mistake that could either cause somebody or cost the case. That's like if I know I'm not supposed to touch anything that could be evidence, why would I touch it? You know, this is what I was talking about to a degree about people knowing what you want to actually do and not just doing something because you feel this is an easy task. It's not an easy task. Any profession in life is never going to be easy. But again, when you are dealing with the lives of people, especially the people in the community you're supposed to be protecting, you're supposed to be one up on a little bit of everything. At least in my view and opinion. James, what's going on, my guy? Oh, hold on, Riders. I'm reading the question. I gotta turn my screensaver up a little bit more. Let me make sure I didn't read nothing wrong. Oh, hold on 1 second. I can answer you that right now. Hell no. You wanna know why I say hell no? Because I got uncles that's old and they can tell a grown up from a child. Trust me. I got one or two uncles that's up in age and they can tell who's who. It's not so much just about how you dress, it's about how you carry yourself. But yeah, we'll get on that though. We'll definitely get on that if you want to pop in on that. Um, but no, just again for those who understand this, um, you have to really choose carefully and wisely your profession in life. Willis, what's going on? Now, see, I get where she coming from with that, but yeah, I'm gonna chime in on that later on, definitely. Like I said, I want to definitely get this out the way because again, it's sad that it was a loss of life, especially somebody who was protecting their own life. And this is what I'm saying. We have a shortage of officers in the damn city, so between that and like I said, we still got migrants incoming, incoming, incoming. Just like you hear these birds, incoming, incoming. So now, crime is getting even crazier. So now it's hard to decipher in certain instances. It's hard in certain instances, not all. But in certain instances, like how that was, you can't determine if that person was the aggressor or if that person was the victim. But then you come to find out that person was actually the victim. And not once, but twice within the same day. You was a victim of your own people, and then you was a victim of the people that's supposed to protect and serve. How does that work for that family that got to go through that grief right now? And prayers and condolences to that family because I know this got to be breaking their heart right now. So all I'm saying is like, it's always a 50-50 when it comes to you protecting yourself because there's going to be days you don't have to look over your shoulder. There's going to be days you don't have to look at your surroundings. You know where you at, you comfortable, and you know you ain't really into nothing. You usually about good. But then there's going to be that 50 that you might just have to do what's necessary. And again, it is for protection. And that's my thing. For the fact that, again, you didn't assess the whole situation, person lost their life. This is why I always implement, like I said, for people to start paying attention to specific surroundings that they in, especially if they know it could go either which way. Because that's just like you going to one of the roughest bars in the city, and you know you ain't prepared for any type of bar fight, or you ain't prepared for no fight at all. You ain't gonna go there, and if you do go there, you better be prepared for whatever's gonna happen. And it's a sad thing to say, but that's how it be sometimes in these areas. But it's sad when it comes to a point where even the wrong move, not even a wrong move, just a careless act of violence could change everything. And that's the crazy part about it. And I'm not gonna hold you. The fact that you got a lot of them that are still young, and I mean early 20s, not even in their 30s, And all the vets or anybody else who could have been a vet, they trying to sit them down. So now, like I said, this is going to be somewhat of a problem. But again, there are certain things that still should be, revisited and retouched on, especially if you have new people, especially if you have somebody who you think still could have one of those nervous moments, not knowing what's what, or just being trigger happy. Because I'll be honest with you, I believe some of them was only becoming cops because they was picked on as a youngin, and when it was all said and done, I'm gonna get my get back the best way I can get back. For others, they did the job because this is something they wanted to do. They really are for the people. I ain't gonna say all the cops is messed up, nah, because I done came across cops that I was expecting to be wholehearted assholes, excuse my language, and them niggas was cooler than a motherfucker. It's rare you get that. And that's what I'm saying. You know, there's certain things that even when it comes down to this great city of ours, it's always something. And I feel like, yeah, we got loopholes, but people ain't utilizing those loopholes to a degree. And the things that really need to be changed should be changed, but not at a costly expense. Yeah, you determined to get on my nerve today. Oh shoot, that's a red robin, y'all. My bad. I knew that sounded familiar. Damn, I could have got me a bird. Oh, the little birdie. Damn it. I gotta get you to come out that tree. I come back to that. My bad, girl. Got distracted for a minute. Pretty little red robin. Oh. But yeah, it's crazy because there's certain things they supposed to continuously get taught at least until they can understand that process well enough. I'm not just going to run into a situation, not know what's going on, not fully assess, and then just do something where it could mess me up or it could mess my department up, so on and so forth. Oh, like prime example, they just sentenced they sentenced two out of those six men who, they tortured these two young men and did a whole bunch of stuff that they shouldn't have even done at all. This is what I'm saying. Even when you gotta defend yourself, it's hard to defend yourself sometimes. Jimmy, what's going on, my guy? You already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. And that's what I'm saying. It's sad. Give me 1 second. I wish y'all would stop doing that fool shit, man. Ain't shit I be talking about. My bad, y'all. We'll definitely talk about that again tonight. Think I am. I don't know. Y'all be the main ones. Man. You wonder why there's so much sickness and infection going on. My bad. Let me get back to this topic at hand. People do that dumb shit. See, that's another thing I was saying. They supposed to get trained for this, right? They are supposed to, in my opinion, keep practicing those type of events. But then when you over practice, I've always believed this too. That's just like what you studying. You can study good enough, or you can study hard enough, but you never overload yourself because then now when it's certain things you might have your head cluttered up basically, which is true. You might have your head cluttered up. Colton, what's going on? You might have your head cluttered up with too much. That's like if you studying for a specific test, but now you studying other stuff you don't really need to study at that point. You gonna mess around and might make the wrong calculation. And again, you got to make sure that you are, bringing in the right people. You're bringing in the right people to where you ain't got to worry about the the liabilities basically. Because you don't want a shaky officer on the force. You don't want a shaky officer on the street, especially one that feels everything is a danger. Rudy, what's going on? Who else popped up in here? Who else popped up in here? That's all I'm saying. Do you want a nervous cop, or do you want one that's skilled and trained? That's what I'm saying. I'm not knocking those, especially the young ones who are trying to make a difference in their community. I'm not knocking those. I'm not knocking them ones at all. I'm not knocking those ones that actually want to make a difference. But again, if you know you're not prepared for certain situations, even when it comes down to combat, and I don't think that's the field you should be going down. Same way I would feel you shouldn't go down that path if you thought you was a bully. I don't know why y'all keep coming over here with this fuck shit. Excuse me 1 second. I'm fucking tired of these fools, bro. I'm gonna start really. My bad, y'all. Ugh, bad, y'all. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely talk about this tonight. 'Cause this is becoming an unwritten code I'm starting to see, and yeah, this is why I'm saying even down to the smallest things, start holding these people accountable for shit. Now, seeing this instance right here, who's going to take accountability? And I'm getting back to this right now. Who's going to take the accountability for this situation with this loss of life? That's why I said when it comes to certain situations, you never know what it could be. But you should be trained enough or skilled enough to even trust your instinct. If your instinct is telling you, even if you've seen somebody chasing somebody, that person probably might have been the person that's being attacked. Make sure you got a calculated plan the way you could assess the situation. Because again, nobody shot to lose their life. Yeah, Harry, I'm on IG, bro. But this is what I'm saying though. It's crazy. You will never, you will never have to worry about that. Or would want to have to worry about that. I'm sorry. The fact that you was defending yourself and either you lost your life or you could have possibly lost your life in either situation, that's a scary notion for somebody. That right there could cause some form of mental trauma. Just imagine if you was in that situation. I'll be saying, it's crazy. Yeah, they need to start teaching a little bit more than what they're teaching and actually really start having situations like that. And I'm quite sure they teach them certain situations like that, what to do, what not to do in a situation. I'm quite sure everybody does that. But in the same token, that is crazy that again, things are slipping through the cracks. Again, if you are not prepared to really protect and serve your people, don't make this a don't make this a position for you. Don't make this an occupation for you. Because at some point, you're just gonna get railroaded anyway, especially if you corrupt. Sorry. or you got corrupt visions on doing things, guess what? Don't get overlooked, trust me. Nah, you ain't gonna get overlooked. You know, railroad you too. No doubt, Miss T. Appreciate you, baby. Appreciate you, Serious, and appreciate you, Angel, for dropping those links, baby. Trying to make sure it don't rain on my head, baby. Oh wait, the sun trying to come out. Wait, up, up, up. We got a little bit of brightness. Up. I hear you, Papa Will, but see that's the thing. It's hard to determine that. It's hard to determine that, really. But I honestly believe it was another case of how it always is. Nobody assessed the situation the right way, and here we have this type of tragedy. And this is something that's always gone out throughout history. Yeah, sometimes it was abuse of power. Other times it was just careless mistakes. This is why I'm saying, would you rather have a professional or a shaky person? Because my first thing to think is, all right, this is running, so everybody got to get caught. Somebody gonna have to sit down at least so we can figure out what's what. And that's essentially what you would do. But there's certain things that we know should have been taught. They ain't being taught no more. I can tell it ain't being taught no more. Because again, there's just certain things that not gonna be able to look yourself in the mirror every day. Not gonna be able to really sit here and say that you was happy with the results on anything you was doing, especially if it wasn't in the right light and on that type of force anyway. Just my view and opinion on it. Just my view and opinion on it. But again, I feel nobody should have to worry about losing their life for defending their own life. Make it make sense. Got to be more careful, and again, be more executed when it comes to, all right, if I see a group of people running with it, then guess what? Let me hit the back up and tell them, yo, listen, we got a situation, but you might be right in these intersections, or you might be right over here in these. You'll see them running. No, that's the best way to do it. Because how you going to know what? Because if that's just like we see somebody running after somebody, we don't know if he trying to rob somebody or if he almost got robbed and he chasing the dude off. All lies. That's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying because you never know what the hell the situation could be. You're still supposed to be able to say, all right, well, we got to get this wrapped up without nobody getting hurt, y'all. Like, come on now. I'm being real about it. Because how many more people going to die because of negligence? Stop asking a serious question today. How many more people will have to suffer because of that? And I got a feeling it's going to be a hot summer just because of everything that has transpired within the last year. Sorry to say it. And that's going to be worldwide. There's going to be a lot. There's going to be a whole hot summer everywhere. Some of it is going to be within. Some ain't going to be from within. I'm gonna keep it as cool as possible because I don't want to draw the wrong type of anything because it's really just coming from a solid place right now. And see, that's one thing people get mad about when somebody just stands on a principle on what they're saying. You can't get mad about that. And yeah, shoot, you can have an opinion on it, but you can't be mad at it. If anything, it should be respected. Because there's a lot of y'all that's not standing on what you're supposed to be standing on. And it ain't just principle. It's just common sense. Like, come on now. But that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna talk about that tonight. But yeah, it gotta be more safety training measures when it comes to situations of that magnitude. Because again, now look, prime example, what if it wasn't a grown up? What if it was a young child? What if it was a teenager? What if a baby was hitting the process of whatever? And see, technically, the guy got hit. Not just the one that lost his life, another whole person got hit in the midst of that. Ricocheting bullets, like I said. And he didn't even know he was shot. So that's what I'm saying. You know, it's dangerous when you have to worry about ruthless and just aggressive crimes happening for no apparent reason, even when it's towards people that's not even in the midst of anything. Again, nobody should, that's just my opinion on it, nobody should be leaving here before their time. Not unless they was out here doing what was necessary. All right, you was doing what you was doing. Hey, you know how the dice is flip on that. That old saying, live by the sword, die by the sword, is true. And that could just be any weapon. You living by it, that's what you're using. Don't be surprised. You gonna die by it. Hold on 1 second. What you done said now, James? I ain't messing with you, James. I just caught up with the chat. You always start your madness. I told you I ain't saving you no more. Serious, you already know what to do. No, but you know, it's crazy though. You know, it's just some things that again should never happen. But in the event it does happen, I would still say defend yourself. And that means at all costs. That's why I say it should be more unity when it comes to these situations. Because again, they ain't have to be an adult that lost their life. That could have been a child. That could have been a baby. Could have definitely been a teen on the rise, getting ready to do something good with their lives. Seen it happen. Again, I can't say nothing if you already living on that side of everything. You already know how the dice is going to turn. I don't care what age you are. If you are moving on that side, you know 9 out of 10 it ain't gonna end right. But for the ones who ain't, they shouldn't end up having to be the victims of circumstance. It really should. I don't know. You know, it's sad because I didn't fully dig into that because I seen it, but I was like, nah. And then when I looked again, and then I'm looking at everything, I said, oh shoot, you know. That's what I'm saying. Like it's really a sad moment. Again, prayers and condolences for that family right there. Again, because who knows what could happen as far as how they might take anything. Because again, there's nothing in the world that could replace bringing back somebody. You just know that. Okay? And that's anybody that's lost anybody due to those type of negligences. You know, there's nothing that could bring that person back. And even getting through the pain or getting through that grievance, everybody grieves different. Some people might have to just be stuck in a bubble only because it hurts, especially when you're close. Oh, something else I was going to talk about today too. Oh yeah, cool gamer, what's going on? So I was lost in the source, right? I was lost in the source. I didn't know Florida was the first state to actually do it. Maybe it'll go worldwide. Um, Mandatory DNA testing. Oh yeah, I was coming back to that. I said I was going to revisit it at some point. I didn't know Florida was the first state to really approve it. I shoot, I like to get some honest views and opinions on it. I honestly feel, in my opinion, the only way you should have any doubts on anything is if you was already reading the red flags. Girl got mad because baby father decided he wanted a DNA test. But this is my problem right here. If you know he probably or possibly has other kids and he ain't even around them or taking care of them, how are you having a baby with him? That's why I said it's about time for some of y'all to really start playing it safe. Again, if you are not going to be committed with somebody and take that long journey for real, um, stick to where you was stick to where you was comfortable at. You want to be single and mingle, do what you do. If you're gonna do what else, gonna do anything else you're gonna do, guess what? Be safe when you're done. So you won't have situations where you gotta question paternity. And honestly, some of y'all should be more safer because there's some of y'all who are slipping up, and I see it slipping up. And again, I honestly feel in that situation, especially with that tone and demeanor that she had, yeah, you was right. I would say that at least he was right on that. Let me make sure this is mine. But this now listen, I gotta start being more safe. Like I said, gotta worry about diseases, right? Yeah, you know that. Gotta worry about multiple diseases that you can contract 9 out of 10 for not being safe. And that's on both ends. If not that, you risk the situation of having a 9 month situation. And if you ain't fully prepared for it, you really ain't trying to be bothered. But I'm gonna just say this for real. There's some of y'all who need to start stepping up for real. You gonna bring them in the world, start caring for them, man. I don't give a damn what the situation is. Start caring for them, man. Start being in their fucking lives, man. That's the problem. And even if you felt you made a mistake, so what? You still need to fight for yours at the end of the day. Stop leaving these kids on dead, man. I believe there's no blessings coming to that. And that's my view and opinion on it. There's no blessings behind that when you abandon your children. It doesn't matter, sons or daughters. Period. And that's on both ends because you got some irresponsible ass women too. But I ain't gonna go there. Not going down a rabbit hole today. Chill town, what's going on, my guy? What's popped up in here? My bad, I'm catching up the chat. You know, and I'm sorry. It sound like that. And again, not being judgmental. I'm being logical. I never believed there was anything good coming out of somebody that's not going to take care of their responsibility. Again, you ain't trying to have that burden on you. If you feel that's a burden, then you need to get yourself mentally prepared, financially prepared, and make sure your health is up to par too. Because you definitely don't want to take no risk. Like some of y'all women, you be having these high risk pregnancies. That's a no no. It is not that critical to put your life in danger just because you want some sort of thrill. And if you going for that thrill, then you need to be safe again. Don't forget we still got contraceptives. Oh yeah. Don't forget that we still got condoms and everything else along those lines. Because I'm quite sure that in your schools, or I'm quite sure wherever you at, you're around them. You're probably around people who do have them in their pocket. Start using them. Irresponsibility on both ends. Because if you ladies know that this fool ain't shit, why still give it up? And vice versa. You fools ain't trying to wrap up and wonder why you getting caught up. And then now you crying about either this or you crying about child support, you crying about this. Nah, and stop being irresponsible. Do what you need to do. It's just a true story. Doesn't matter what your situation was. When it comes down to kids being brought in here, they shouldn't be brought in here and not being loved, and they shouldn't be brought in here going through the same cycle. Fuck out of here. They need to grow, and they need both. They need both, just like I said. You also need a damn community, a reasonable one at least. Shit, fucking real sad though. So I'm gonna bring life into the world and not do nothing for that life I brought into the world because of what? Uh oh, wait, let me see. Option A would be because I'm irresponsible and I don't want to be responsible. But guess what? That notion of denying yours when you know that's yours, like no ifs, ands, or buts, you know that's yours and you still deny that. Oh nah, nothing good comes out of that. Nothing good comes out of that. London, what's going on, baby? Fathers are important. Same way mothers are important. The tandem together is important. If you can't get along even with each other, you should be able to at least have a common ground when it comes to that child. I've said this once before because I feel this way. This will stop a lot of irresponsibility. Because again, there are a lot of you who are not prepared. Now, the ones who wasn't expecting and now are expecting, I I can't really get mad about that. I can't. But in the same token, everything else, nah, you know exactly what you're doing. Now, see, right there was a clear example. You're mad because he wants a DNA test, but then in the same token, if you know this dude probably ain't, he probably already got kids out there, he ain't doing nothing. Like, why you put yourself in that situation? Because now, what if it is his? It's going to be the same situation. Now you want to be just like the other ones, if that's the case. You want to be just like the baby mothers. So why put yourself through that? And some of y'all again, y'all go off of word of mouth sometimes. And sometimes you just don't care. You still want to be young and reckless, but guess what? It'll catch up with you. Because more than anything, even if prime example, it was a situation where things was going well and y'all just wasn't clicking no more. If there's a child involved, you still should be able to click long enough for that. And I ain't saying, oh, no. Even if you're not going to stay in the same household, because I know some of you probably can't. But in the same token, make sure you still an active part. Still make sure you're taking your children to school if you're the one taking them to school. Just keep the same routines going, even if you're not in the house. Sorry to say it that way. But then again, if it ain't that deep, y'all should be able to work everything out. Because again, it's not about y'all. It's about what's best for this child that you're bringing into the world. World famous. What's going on, my guy? Up there we go. We got one. we got one siren. Let's see how many more we gonna get. You know, and this is what I'm saying. Be mentally prepared and strong just in case it is a situation where you're bringing a child into the world on either angle. You young fellas are going to have to start bucking up. If you want to make a grown up decision, now you got to pay them grown up consequences. Because trust me, once it's already in motion, hey, there's no turning back. Only thing you can do is brace yourself and preparing yourself the best way you can. Nah, that's a whole fact though, Angel. Look, and that's the thing. Some people are going to do that just in case. Because again, I want to be sure. But then again, if I'm with you and I know we ain't really not, I shouldn't have nothing to worry about. But then again, you can't be that naive either because in certain situations, like I said, we've seen men a little argument happen, both done going off and done something they wasn't supposed to be doing. So in that instance right there, that could be a combo that comes into play. In certain instances, if y'all both look like y'all for the community, yeah, it's good to get that test done because you don't want to hear no ifs, ands, or buts about it later on down the line. But again, I've always felt the minute you start denying your kids, nothing good comes out of that. Nothing. And again, if you gonna be coming out here and you slinging wood, like I said, let it be protected. Y'all got this game messed up thinking that I could just do this and that's it. No, 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 no. Look here. If that's not your wife, it should be no reason why you raw dogging anything. Sorry, there should be no reason why you raw dog. You can't be that thirsty for it. See, it's all about self control to a degree, and that's what some people lack: self control. This is why you get some of the situations you get. See it happen. Yes, serious. I'm not a doctor. I'm not, but I play one on YouTube. So yeah, my bad. I gotta find me. Yeah, I gotta find me a doctor one. It ain't over. It ain't over yet. I told y'all to take my advice weeks ago, and y'all ain't listen. The madness will continue. But nah, come on now. And even if you gonna pursue what you gonna pursue, again, be safe. Because again, if y'all not talking about some form of relationship, marriage, something down the line, nah, ain't no need to put yourself in that situation. On either angle. I ain't messing with you, Angel. Right? No, but it's good to be safe. Again, control yourselves, or at least be safe. Because again, I can't dictate or tell people how to, but it should be a smart move anyway. If I don't plan on having this woman as my wife, I'm not laying nothing in you, bro. I'm sorry. Will not be doing that. And you still gotta take, you still gotta sit here and protect yourself. A lot of times you just gotta read what's in front of you. So all you really gotta do is read what's in front of you. And again, just know if a person is for the streets, they for the streets, and that's on both sides. So be safe, fellas. Um, she definitely getting around. Stop trying to get in there and do what you do, and then cry and complain about it later. No, you know what you did, and you chose to do it. You got to bite that one. Same thing with you ladies. You know he for the, and you still, hey, well, at some point, y'all still gonna have to figure something out. I'm just saying. There's no way you can tell me that it's cool to really put your life at danger because you want to be a thrill seeker. Can't be that fiend out. That's almost like again, you fiend out to have something as far as food is concerned, and then when you get it, it ain't what you wanted, or you got a problem with it, or you might complain about it. So what was the use of you feeding for it? You know, be real. Again, you're going off a lust factor and not a trust factor. Instead of you looking for something long term or looking for something that's reasonable, you just looking for the short thrill of everything. But those thrills come with consequences. Again, it's just be reasonable and be smart. I wouldn't care if Shorty was better than half of these women out here now. If I know what I know, I ain't putting nothing in you. Matter of fact, you might have to get away from me. 'Cause I'm different. I know everybody else is different, but again, put yourself in a safe situation. And I would say that for good reason, because there's some of you who have put your life at risk, basically, because you wanted that thrill so badly. Again, you better start thinking on a safety level. No doubt, serious, baby. Oh, wait. Before you go back to work, wait. Serious, before you go back to work. Appreciate you, baby. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, darn it. It's Wednesday. Damn. I can't say taco burrito. Damn. I messed up today. Damn. I should have did it yesterday. Nah, but I'm saying, you have to really think about that. And then what if you do contract something that you can't get rid of? Now that changes your whole life, right? See, I'm trying not to go down a rabbit hole without going down a rabbit hole. Tia, what's going on, baby? I hear you, Chill Town, now because you're supposed to. You're supposed to observe your surroundings, the people that you coming around, so on and so forth. But again, the main thing out of all of that is keeping yourself preserved and safe. That should be the key to anything. Because again, that way you can track something that you can't get rid of, or that you'll be stuck with for life. Because the last I checked, there is no cure for herpes, right? No, it's not. Uh, there is no cure for HIV and AIDS, right? Exactly. Just using that as an example. Things that you can contract that you can't get rid of. Keith, what's going on, my guy? See you up in here, catching up with the chat. Oh, I see taco burritos, taco burritos. Thank you, serious baby. Giving me ideas for later anyway. Back to the plantation today, y'all. Back to the plantation. It was a good couple days off. But hopefully everybody enjoying their Wednesday mornings. You know, I had to bring sun. Well, shoot, Wednesday afternoons on the east. Still morning on the west, but hopefully y'all enjoying yourselves. But yeah, keep yourself safe and aware of everything. It is 360 degrees of awareness. Make sure you are safe on all of those parameters. Don't just throw yourselves out there foolishly. Yeah, it's always late advertisements. Don't worry, don't worry. Keith, don't worry. I believe you got a couple shorts you gotta look at anyway, so don't come in here talking madness, son. Don't come in here talking madness. Who else wants smoke? Word, what's going on, my guy? Who else wants smoke? Who else wants smoke? Like, oh, y'all think y'all tough in here. No, no, but you gotta be serious about yourself. I mean, why would I risk my health out of all of that? Forget anything else. Why would I risk my overall health just because of that temptation? That's what I'm saying. Self control. I don't care how tempting the situation is. Oh, I ain't got no nothing. Mm-mm. Uh, well, won't be doing this tonight, but we'll revisit this at some point. It's just safety right there. When they hear about that, oh, pull out game strong. Yeah, all right. A lot of y'all people said that and still ended up with the babies. So how strong could you possibly be? Sorry. Protect yourselves at all times. I ain't fucking with you, Keith. Nah, but it's the truth though. You gotta keep yourself more preserved than anything. Because if you don't do it, who else gonna do it? Everybody got their lives to worry about, and everybody got their own little situations. You are solely in control of your destination and your decisions that you make. I'm about to say they scheming. Yeah, you hear them in the background. They scheming as always. They scheming as always. Nah, you already know, Keith, but guess what? I got my peoples behind me. Come on back. Come on, y'all. Come back. Y'all want to be in the camera. Come on. Come on. My people's gonna let it go on you, son. You hear them? You hear them? Ah, but you know, you gotta always remember that part though. Your health is serious. And if you take liabilities and risk with your health, you might not be here long. Or you gonna suffer in the worst imaginable ways. Now I'm being honest. Do you really want to risk taking a whole bunch of medications, especially some of those medications that's supposed to be helping you are still destroying you? Do you really want to risk taking that for the rest of your life? That is the question to ask. And just make better decisions. Like I said, it ain't about being holier than thou, but at least be safe in the decisions that you make. It's all forms of protection, but the best way to protect yourself is just don't put yourself in a situation. Don't put yourself in this precarious one that could catch you 9 months later. I don't believe there's nothing wrong with what I'm saying today. And that's on all angles. That's on all ages. Be safe. Nah, Papa Will, they looking for Keith. They looking for Keith because they say he was missing for a couple of days. I don't know. I don't know. They might be on his neck too. They might be after word too, so about being in the raptures all day. Nah, but shout out to everybody in the collective though. It's something I wanted to bounce off because, like I said, I feel like this. How can you get mad when somebody is automatically questioning DNA? If they feel they got rights to do so, if they just want to make sure they don't have any type of doubts in their mind, don't beat around the bush around it. Just give it to them. And like I said, in situations where the people might not be together, yeah, you still want to try to get and be safe because you got some of you who are pinning it on the wrong people. And then, fellas, like I said, if she gonna deny you, then you don't sign that birth certificate. You go get a court order DNA just to be safe. That's if that's the road you're going. Especially if you could be with somebody that could be doing something, or somebody that just did something in the heat of the moment. So again, you want to be safe because again, it's not just about protection of your physical; it's about protection of your spiritual. What the hell, Papa Will? What are you talking about? No, what are you talking? No, no, no. What are you talking about? Wait a minute, my scalp hurt. Keith, they ain't gonna listen. They know where you at, son. I'm telling you, son. I got them trained, son. I ain't messing with you. Nah, y'all good. Nah, but I'm just saying, that is true. You're supposed to protect not just your physical, but you're supposed to protect your spiritual. Just come on there. There are some people that are just never going to be good for you. And why put yourself at that risk again? And from what other people might not know, you might end up finding out at some point. Because that's just like you could have been bringing a child in the world with somebody you think ain't got no kids, and they probably got more than fucking five. Vice versa. So I'm saying, better start thinking wisely, thinking more cautiously. That's it. Now I hear you, keep shoot back to the plantation. Nah, it always feels good again to just get something. Uh, well, we'll see how long it rains. I ain't trying to be alright. Yeah. If it's raining how I think it's raining, yeah. Don't mind. Nah, but all in all, though, for real, start thinking more about yourself, your health, especially if you're trying to achieve wealth. And we ain't talking about money wise. Shouldn't be no sacrifices. There should be more compromise. Don't fall for that evilness in disguise, because guess what? When it's all said and done, you might not like what you get. You might not like the outcome. Again, you ain't prepared for that 9 months later, or that question of paternity, so on and so forth. Uh, be safe. Again, you young men out there, be safe. Young women out there, be safe. Shoot, anybody should really be safe, period. Even you adults. I shouldn't have to say nothing, but I'm saying it today. Tamika, what's going on, baby? You already know if y'all just tuned in, hit the like button. And if y'all new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Nah, but all in all, though, come on now. Danger signs that you spot off the rip, that should be your course to move away from it. Because again, you might not know what type of danger is going to present, but it's still a danger nonetheless. Again, it is about being safe. V, what's going on, baby? No, it is about, again, calculated decisions. Doing what's necessary for yourself, for your betterment, for your growth. And even when you are about to build your empire, you should be building your empire with somebody that knows what it is. Oh, not too long. All right. Yeah, you already know. You already know. Just had to chime in with the people early. Um, I was going to talk about some of this yesterday, but I had a real busy day. But nonetheless, again, it's about being safe, being calculated. And again, if you're gonna make decisions, make sure you're making the right type of decisions, not the costly ones. Those costly ones, that's gonna be something you're gonna have to live with 9 out of 10. You make sure these hoe ass niggas ain't trying to shit on me. My bad, y'all. Yeah, they back. Telling you, keep they coming for you, son. When you start hitting the game, they on your neck, son. Up, they coming back. Up, they coming back. Up. But this is something that I feel is good for most cases because again, you want to be sure that that's your child coming into the world and not somebody else's. You don't want to get pinned with any type of responsibility if you ain't doing that. Again, be safe with who you have interactions with. No doubt, Angel, appreciate you, baby. Again, you ain't supposed to sacrifice your health. just for that moment of pleasure. Doing that. Now Florida already got it. I feel at some point it's going to make its way statewide, and honestly, it should. Yeah, man. Yeah, that shit was a dope live last night too. I was still in the bushes. Yeah, I told y'all to take my device weeks ago, right? There's more coming. There's more coming. Oh yeah. Nah, it's a whole fact though. It's a whole fact, chill town. But that's what I'm saying. You know, if you're not prepared for anything, don't put yourself in anything. Be safe and smart. And even if you feel you are in question, then you get that necessary test to make sure. And then from there, that's your decision on what you're gonna do. Like I said, I can't think for everybody. But what I can say is that you should be safe in any situation, even when it comes down to these type of physical and quote unquote natural situations. Riaz, what's going on? I hear you, Papa Will. Oh man. Yeah, but I told y'all to take my advice weeks ago and y'all ain't listen. So y'all gotta pay for the consequences too. See? See? But I did do something last night on Clapper, and I appreciate those who tuned in last night. We definitely 1 second. Oh, yo, word! I gotta go check yours because I'm telling you, these notifications. I like the notifications. But I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. But I gotta go check your video. I gotta check a few videos actually. All right, some good vibes over there though. Those who have been over there, you know what it is. But yeah, it is time to really execute plan of safety, plan of strategy, especially for your life. I hear you, Riaz. No, no, I understand all that, Riaz. Trust me, I know about Ramadan and all that. You ain't gotta tell me nothing. Hold on 1 second. No doubt, word, you already. But yeah, it really is time for that. Safety over everything else. Logic over everything else. You can't say you love yourself when you're willing to risk almost everything just for the cheap thrill of everything. or the shortcut to everything. Keith, don't try to hit me with that madness, bro. I'll just look back at the chat. That's really what it comes down to, just bringing back logic. And it's true. Should I be in the den? Should I risk or be a thrill seeker trying to mess around and wrestle with alligators or even pet them? No. What's wrong with you? I take a risk, right? You ain't getting that close up. Sorry. So sorry. That's just my logic. Everybody got the form of logic that they use, especially when it comes to life. But the main logic for anybody, again, should be safety over everything. Sussy, what's going on, baby? Nah, we gotta look at you, keepers. Matter of fact, hold on. Let me make sure. No, I didn't bring that into existence today. I didn't bring that into existence today. Making my scalp hurt. But you know, it's just, again, you are supposed to enjoy the thrills of life, the accomplishments, the achievements, especially if this was something that you wanted, you stuck by it, and you watched it grow and you are elevating. That's how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to be able to enjoy those moments. Comfortability, at least in that situation. Can't enjoy anything when you risking everything, including either freedom, health, or option to think. Again, it's free to think. It might cost you when you making certain decisions, especially if you are trying to put yourself in a better light. It might cost you only because, again, nothing is going to come free. You got to pay for something, licenses, registrations, so on and so forth, right? So, again, it's free to think, though. It's free to put something good into your spirit that feels good for you. At least that's my view and opinion on it. I don't know. This ain't no damn dungeon, Keith. But you know, you got to think about that. Essentially, you're not going to want to be stuck in limbo. You're not going to want to be in the same place you was. Prepare yourself for what you need to prepare yourself for. Tasha, what's going on, baby? Keith, you got one more again. I'm gonna give you one of these. I'm gonna give you one of these burning eulogy videos I've been feeling to give people. Wait a minute. Oh, I can't use it. Some I can't use it. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I forgot. Wait a minute. Yeah. Do I want to risk that today? I do that on Friday. Yeah. Nah, I realize that's because again, I'm everywhere. I'm the Matrix, remember? I'm everywhere. Nah, but you know, good people always gonna come through. There's people that been here, might not have been here in a minute. But there's always the same vibes you're gonna get. You're gonna get some good talks and conversations as always. You're gonna get some madness and some laughter. We all need that. Like I said, I ain't taking no risk that I don't need to take. And if I'm going to take a necessary risk, it's going to be for all the good purposes and benefits. And that's something to even keep thriving off of and keep that fuel burning. Again, it's always about encouragement and motivation. So it's solely about what you place in your life, what you're willing to receive, what you're willing to work for, what you not willing to take in. Some things you can't take in as much as you would want to. Can't take on everybody's problems. You can't absorb everybody's problems because then now that messes up your training of thought. That puts you in a kind of disposition. So you can only take care of what you need to take care of at that time frame. Appreciate you, Chill Town, for holding it down while Sirius is out here in the work field, baby. Matter of fact, I'm risking it today. It don't matter. Hold on. I wasn't trying to do it, but I'm gonna do it. 'Cause I'm gonna do it. Appreciate you, Tasha, baby. You know you was gonna get one of those. Trust me. Don't worry. I told y'all to take my device weeks ago. Y'all did not listen. I told you to take my device weeks ago. You did not listen. Party overdone. I ain't messing with your word. Nah, I'm telling you. You already know I be wilding out. You know me. Come on there. Embrace it. Bask in it. Inhale it. Nah, but again, this is what you're supposed to be doing. No matter what aspect of life, you keep yourself safe, but you also keep yourself at the least bare minimum, keep yourself balanced on your emotions and everything. Everybody deals with something. Everybody deals with things differently. Everything from death to bills. Everybody deals with shit differently. I grant that. But again, there's just certain situations that you should never allow your emotions to override everything. They're not gonna take it. More so, there's more coming. Commander, baby. Whoop, whoop. Appreciate you, Tasha, baby. But this is what I'm saying though. Be careful with the decisions you make. And see, for some, I've heard stories where you be like, then why put yourself in that situation if you're gonna complain and cry about it? Like there's some people who feel their life, whatever they might have been reaching for, got put on pause because of a child, prime example. But if you wasn't trying to have that happen, you should have been safe. It should have been reasonable. Again, once a child is born into the world, that's your blessing right there. You gonna receive it, receive it. If not, you'll bear the consequences of it. Kid you not. Mind your business, realist. Nah, that's our code right there. Come on, realist. See, realist. See. Now you gotta see, mess yourself up again. I know it. Nah, come over here with that. Come over here with that, man. Nah, you know it's all love over here. Nah, but you know this is crazy. The crazy part is you hate hearing those stories because it sounds like they was really like bitter about it, but you can't be bitter about something. You're blessed to at least bring life into the world. Now it's your responsibility to be responsible. It's your job to be responsible. You put yourself in a situation where you done messed around and had a child with a deadbeat, and that's either male or female. Whose fault is that? That's solely your fault. You're gonna have to live with that responsibility. I removed what? Oh, y'all disrespecting my gangster. I think y'all respect him a little bit better. See, I think y'all respect him a little bit better. see, you was trying to disrespect my gangster. Don't worry, I'm gonna find that. It's coming. It's coming. But nah, protect yourself at all costs. Keep yourself safe at all costs. It's not just again about protecting your physical, protecting your spiritual and your mental. Those are the most key elements you're gonna need in life. You want happiness, you're gonna have to build around happiness. You're gonna have to be around people who are giving the best inspiration, basically. The vibes is kicking off basically on you. That's what you need. Again, it's free to think. Think for yourself. Don't let everybody else think for you. The minute you do, you done lost control of that shit. Try to keep your vessel in one piece, basically. Ain't much more I can say. Because again, if you don't want to have to deal with any major responsibility, then be responsible for your actions and your decisions. Just a real stern message for today. And I could be back tonight. I might actually be back on clapping. Let's see how this pans out. See how this pans out. I mostly want to chime in with y'all. You already know. Early afternoon vibes. Oh, back to the plantation in a couple hours. Uh, Nonetheless, good talk though. But hopefully everybody is having a blessed and productive hump day. I don't smell no breakfast in the air, so I'm a little bit upset. Oh, there's still more coming. Don't worry. There's still more coming. There's more. There's more. More madness in store, more conversations in store. Like I said, whether it's once a day or 20 times a day, you know you're going to always get something good out of it. Yeah, yeah. But again, just be safe and be calculated. Anything else would be uncivilized. Well, lesson over for the day. I got some time to mess around with the people. So what's going on with y'all, man? What's going on with y'all? I know some of y'all at work. Some of y'all out here scheming in these shadows. Yeah. Some dealing with things, but even for those who aren't here because of specific health situations or just life situations. Just know what it is. And for those that's always in the shadows, y'all know what it is. I smell y'all at work. I smell y'all typing on the damn keyboards. I smell it. Miss T, take that bonnet off. We ain't doing this shit today. Take that bonnet off. Ain't going for that. Hold on. I smell bonnets in the air. Hold on. Hold on. I do smell food too. Hold on. Oh, somebody cooking a steak. Oh, got my idea. Think I want a steak burrito. Oh. Facts, Papa Will. I smell it in the air. Hold on. I smell it in the air. Oh, man. I told you I got that Wolverine sense. Don't worry. As soon as I find that Wolverine one, it's over. Word. James, bring back my pellet grill. I ain't playing with you, man. Don't make me send these seagulls after you, too. I told you I got them on my side now. They think I'm the ringleader. I'm not just a dog whisperer now. I'm the animal whisperer. Come on, baby. Come on, baby nerd. Come on. Come on, baby Maynard. Come on. Come on. Come here, you owe me 20 chicken biscuits and I ain't seen not one in the chat yet. See, we're not going to go there today. See, because I wasn't here yesterday for the madness. See? Wasn't here for the madness. See? We're not going to be doing this today. We're not going to be doing this today, ma'am. We're not going to be doing this today. Yeah. You're going to learn to start being responsible and accountable for your accountable for my madness in here every day. So I'm doing a good job at that, damn it. And for those who might just be tuning in, if you ain't rocking with your boy, make sure you download and follow your boy on Clapper. Yeah, definitely a nice wave over there. What the hell? This thing been going off like crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna have something to talk about later tonight, definitely. Yeah, madness everywhere. Yeah, but definitely good vibes over there as always, you know. Yeah, man, how you gonna sit there and do that to me, man? You know what? I feel disrespected again. I'm tired of feeling disrespected. I'm tired of it. And this is what I gotta deal with. See, I'm accountable for my madness. I made a meme in my life. Look at this. Look. I'm responsible for my own madness. See, I do this every day. Nah, it's cool. V is cool. Shoot, did a little stream yesterday. Had almost 800 views. Can't get mad about that. Definitely a good experience over there. So I know I'm probably gonna get a copyright for this. Guess what? I don't care about no damn copyright. Some more. I knew you were gonna come out the shadow series, baby. Yeah, yeah, V. The link is still in the chat. Just scroll up. It still be in there. Oh man. Nah, but you know, it's good to add that at least in your life, even when you're going through the stressful times. Incorporate some laughter. You're gonna need it. Oh, you think I'm always this calm and subtle? No, no. I go do my own stuff like everybody else do. But I know not to take it out on people that I don't need to take it out on, especially good people. Like almost everybody that's been here, still been here, rocking out. Look, I've watched every last one of y'all grow differently or grow somewhat together in a good notion. Not mad about that at all. That was part of my goal. For those who remember that, I did say that. Long as I was a part of something that felt good right there, I'm happy. And I'm happy for every last one of y'all, even the ones that's in the shadows, even the ones that come in from time to time, doesn't matter. Even the people that's in here every day that know me personally, that see me almost every day, that have been around me and tell you the same thing. This right here is what it feels like when you're doing something great. You're building, you're growing, you're bringing good light and conversations that need it. You're bringing in awareness. Feel good to do it. Is what's going on, my guy. But that's also just a blueprint for some that need to do it, especially those who said they want to get into this. You got to put in that work and that dedication. Got to put in that time and effort, but you also got to keep a fair balance. See, I don't try to say anything I shouldn't have to say to offend anybody. And if at any time anybody has felt offended, deep apologies. Not my not my intent to do anything outside of just bringing awareness and bring a message. Is it trying to rain now? Oh, it's up. I felt it. Up, up, up. I know what time it is now. Time to get up under shade. Which one of y'all jinxed me now? Which one of y'all have rain and bring it over here? Come on, man. Come on, man. I was happy just now in my spot. Damn, now I gotta leave my people. It's all right, y'all. I'll be back. I'll be back. But no, you should enjoy and feel good about the decisions that you made, especially if they was great decisions. You should feel happy for that. Uncle L, what's going on, my guy? Oh, Papa Will. Some people ain't getting those. I don't know. Some people. I usually notify the people, so it should send a notification out. And sometimes it'll go out. Sometimes it might not. But you already know if I'm doing something on there, I usually try to put it up on the community wall or whatever. So, but yeah, last night we rocked out. Definitely had a good little 2 hour vibe. Nothing wrong with that. Nah, again, take pride in the decisions that you're making. Stand firm on those decisions that you make. Sorry to say it, because I can't dictate everybody. Not never trying to dictate nothing. I'm just trying to give you a safety measure. Because if you want to be reckless, expect reckless consequences. If you're going to be safe, still got to be prepared because you never know what could happen. It's again about balance. But yeah, Lesson is over for the day, y'all. Feel good about this. And yeah, could be back tonight, definitely. If I'm not, you know what? I could be on clap of the night. Let's see. Let's see how this pans out. Let's see how this. But yeah, for those who might have just been tuning in, you can definitely catch this replay. Uh, it's time for me to start scheming on these shorts again. You know me already. Expect 3 of them up today. Don't worry. There's more coming, baby.
I'm
Hold on a
thinking
second.
I thought a bird shitted on because they was cutting the trees. So that shit was mad funny. Mexican dude weak. So I'm like, yo, what the fuck so funny? Cause he said, I heard you, bro. He said, nah, that's not bird shit, it's raining. I'm like,
Yeah,
oh word.
I just got up. Aaron, what's going on? Again, for those who might have just been tuning in, y'all can catch this replay. And again, for those who need to hear this, again, keep yourself safe. Keep yourself wise, and again, 360 degrees of awareness. That is necessary for life. Don't make miscalculated judgments. Don't take no miscalculated risk. And if you happen to fall on that line, just know consequences could be a little dire on your end. And again, I appreciate everybody that tuned in. Y'all, I always try to chime in with y'all early. But it is time for me to start getting myself prepared. I could be back on Clapper if not for some good vibes. I could be back with another discussion. Uh, yeah, feel more free over there. So yeah. And appreciate you for dropping those links, serious baby. Appreciate everybody that's been a part of this fold. Still coming into the fold. Still got more work to do. Still got more great conversations to have. And I'm gonna definitely drop the link. I think the only thing different with the other thing is, yeah. Think you? Oh yeah. Matter of fact, never mind. You can add people to the live. So yeah, I'm still learning, but yeah, I like it over there. In the words of Fab, I like when they sleep on me though. That's why they call me Freddie. I like that. I like that. But yeah, let me get up out of here. Y'all enjoy y'all mornings, your afternoons, your evenings in the UK, and happy Thursday to all you future babies, baby. But yeah, we definitely got more work to do, and this is what we're gonna keep doing. And it's time for me to also figure out lunch. Papa Will just gave me an idea. Now I want steak and potatoes. But yeah, definitely make sure y'all following your boy, and I'll be back later on, definitely. Y'all was new to the channel, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to the replay game. Shout out to the Shadow Mafia and the Shadow Babies. Y'all know what it is, baby. For everybody that was in attendance today, y'all already know that love is love and it'll be reciprocated as such. I don't know how to be fake. All I can do is give you real. That's all I'm gonna do is give you real topics and real bills. And yeah, definitely a good vibe today. I appreciate those who shared your boy out. And yeah, despite I might have cursed like a sailor a little bit, I still had a message nonetheless. I can't do nothing but be raw and uncut. I wouldn't be me if I wasn't. Y'all stay safe. Keep that third eye open. And until the next live, we out of here. Peace and blessings.